How do you see the problem in Gaza in the next 10, 15 years? Would you expect something?
Well, I will say this. I was part of the government when we decided to disengage from Gaza. 2005. We decided to disengage from Gaza. And I remember working very closely with the international community in order to help the Palestinians after the Israeli withdrawal from Gaza. Our departure point was, here we are, the Israelis, getting the hell out of Gaza, giving back to the Palestinians every square millimeter, uprooting by force 9,000 Israelis, destroying synagogues, and taking back cemeteries, back to Israel. I mean, my little mind told me at the time that the Arabs, the Palestinians, should take this as a fantastic opportunity to start building their entity. Isn't this what they want? I mean, the Israelis to get out of there, and believe me, it was a traumatic experience. I mean, I remember the pictures of Israeli soldiers pulling settlers and destroying houses. We withdrew from Gaza, we gave it to the Palestinians, and in no time, and I'll tell you another story, because I was involved in this. The settlements were destroyed, but in many of the settlements there were very advanced greenhouses, because the agriculture is very advanced in Israel, as you know. Now, the settlers wanted to destroy this, but a very prominent international force, I mean, from the IMF, came and said, why destroy it? We will compensate the Israeli settlers and leave it there for the Palestinians so that they can use it. And we said, of course, by all means. I mean, it is my interest that the Palestinians do well. It is my interest that they do well economically. We left, and in no time, all of these greenhouses were burned. Now, shortly after we left, we handed over Gaza to the Palestinian Authority. There was a bloody coup, and Hamas took over. And again, I don't want to send you back to your history books, but see what happened there when Hamas, killed simply the leadership and threw out the leadership of the PLO from Gaza and took over Gaza. And since then, the story is known. Every 2 or 3 years, there's another war from Gaza against Israel. The Palestinians who live in Gaza live under the iron fist of the extremists of the Hamas. At the very end, and of course, who is the main supporter of Hamas? Iran. I mean, how many times have we captured in mid-seas those ships, with weapons and missiles and this to Hamas? And I mean, for us, the challenge is how do you give the people there all the opportunities to live and to live peacefully without endangering your security. When you come to Israel, if you want, I'll take you with me to the crossings into Gaza. And you see that who is supplying some of the electricity to Gaza? Israel. And you see that the border crossings are open, and there's no limit whatsoever on the number of trucks that can go in with foodstuffs, with medication, with everything they need. Yes, certain things we don't allow into Gaza. Chemicals for bombs and things like that are not allowed into Gaza. What is the future? As long as Hamas is there, clearly vowing to continue the war against Israel, we have to protect ourselves, but we protect it from our own territory. People tend to forget that when it comes to Gaza, every single inch, every single millimeter was given back to the Palestinians. So you would think that, wow, this is the wildest dream of every Palestinian. Now they would start developing their territory. Unfortunately, there are still those who are committed to destroy Israel. This is the reality. I think we'll take one or two last questions. Two last questions. Yes. Well, there was one at the end and one here.
How does the labeling of Israeli